Hello, boring vlogs people. How are you this fine day? Me? I'm just dandy. That's how I am. Just, getting some 4 o'clock lunch at Jamba Juice. Then figured I'd, run over to Target, grab some milk, because milk is good for me. And I'm pretty sure that my old milk is going to expire soon because it's been open for a long time. But yeah, it was pretty funny. I was watching the guy make my smoothie, and he made it, poured it in the cup, poured it back in the blender, and then brought it back to some guy. I was like, "Oh, could you blah 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 blah?" I couldn't hear what he said, but then it looked like that guy added bananas to it, and he was like, "Oh, okay, so he forgot to put bananas in it. No big deal." So then he goes, puts it on the blender again, blends it up, takes it off, puts it on another blender, blends it up some more, pours it in the cup, pours it back in the blender again to blend it more, which is nice actually, because maybe he noticed there were still lumps in it, and I hate when there are lumps of anything or bananas in my Jamba Juice. It's disgusting. It is the most gross thing in the entire world to suck a big chunk of something up the straw. Oh, I hate it. It's disgusting. So I'm glad that he did that, but I could just watch him. I was just sitting there watching him mess up. Not really mess up, but just re-blend the smoothie over and over and over again. I'm like, ugh, can I just have my smoothie, please? And then when I was walking in, I saw a guy that was walking out with a Jamba Juice that was had one of those bright yellowy green vests on, that he was probably worked for the city or something. It was a bright reflective vest. And then when I got in, and after the girl helped me, she went over and was talking to one of the guys that were making the smoothies. It was like, "Did you see that guy in the vest? I gave him a free smoothie because I thought he was really cute. Blah, 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 blah." I was like, that's pretty funny. They're just any of the people in there could be like, "I'm just going to go outside and tell that guy right now. She thinks you're cute, go back in there." I don't know. I thought that was funny. She's just saying it in front of all the customers and stuff. "That guy was so cute, I gave him a free smoothie." And I'm like, whoa, 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 why don't I get a free smoothie? Am I not cute? Am I not cute enough to get a free smoothie from you? Lame. Just kidding. That's just annoying. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. And then, drove over to Target, and as I was driving down the aisle to get a parking spot, there was a young, quite attractive lady in a tiny little top-looking thing. And she was all fixing it and stuff as she was walking towards the store. I was driving right in front of her, and I'm like, okay, well, that's interesting. And it was she had a shirt underneath and a bra on, so it's not like I saw anything other than bra or bought t-shirt, but still, it was just a little off today. That's just the theme for the day today. It's just a little off. I don't know what else is a little off necessarily about it. The Wii U details were announced, and that's a little off. It's a little weird, having that. It's so weird. You don't imagine, okay, this is my controller. It's like an iPad-sized controller with a screen in the center of it, and that's not going to be good to hold. That's not ergonomic at all. I don't understand what they're going for people to try to. I don't understand how you're going to play that. Nobody wants to hold a freaking tablet and play with that. That's weird. And yes, they're going to have another controller that's a regular controller for professionals, or whatever they call it, the gaming, pro gaming controller, or whatever they call it. I don't know. But, I don't know. It's weird. Nintendo's doing some unusual stuff with their game consoles, and who knows what the reception of it will be once it comes out. It could be cool for some types of games, having that extra screen, and it's also going to be a TV remote and stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting to see how it's going to tie in to all the games. But all the stuff that they showed that the Kinect could do, half the stuff they showed it could do, it still doesn't do. So they might blow us away with some of the stuff that they show. Look at what our Wii U can do, but it might not ever actually do that, because, they're like, ooh, look at this, is going to come out 15 years from now, right before we release our next console. That's lame. But yeah, and I'm excited for Microsoft and Microsoft and Xbox, Microsoft and Sony, to release their new systems already. Come on, guys, the Wii U's already out there. Let's see the Xbox 720 and the PlayStation 4. I'm more excited for the Xbox 720 because I'm more of an Xbox guy. It's just, they're better. They're just better to play on. The controller is way better, and there's plenty of people like, no way, PlayStation rules. No, Xbox is better. You stink. Multiplayer, online play, everything is better on Xbox. Xbox Live, yeah, sure, it costs you $50 a year. A year! Really, people, you can't afford $50 a year? I could afford that when I was like 13 years old, or whenever I got my first Xbox. I could afford that as a child without a job, just on allowance. And grown men are bitching and complaining about the fact they got to pay $50 a year. You have a job. It's $50 a year. It's such a small price. Get over it. And it's worth it. Even though I was reading an article today that was saying that it's about time that they make Xbox Gold free, which would be awesome. Like if they made, well, I don't see. They're saying Xbox Gold. Oh, you know what? I think they were making the difference between, because of all the new features that they have announced for Xbox Live, where you can watch TV and all this blah 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 stuff, and they probably mean they need to make it free for people to use all those features on their Xbox, but still pay to play online. Maybe, like I think maybe that's what they meant. But I don't know. I didn't read the article. I should have read it, and I would know what I'm talking about. But I didn't, because reading is lame. Just kidding. I'm actually probably going to go home right now, watch like a couple YouTube videos that are in my subscription box, and then read more of the Steve Jobs book, because it's awesome. And I just got past the part where they made the first iPod, and it's so cool. Like, and it's like, yeah, you know, I've heard about all this. I was there. I don't really remember the iPod unveiling, but probably everything after this point in the book will be stuff that I remember happening. Like, oh, that was awesome. I remember that. The first iPod Color. I had an iPod Video, but I remember the iPod Color. You know, that was my first iPod I ever bought, was an iPod Video. I still have that. And then I also have an iPod Touch, an iPod Nano, an iPod Shuffle, and I don't have an iPad. That's the only thing I don't have. I don't have an iPhone either, but I will definitely be getting the iPhone 5. Like, I don't care. I would get the iPhone 4 right now if it wouldn't be so stupid to upgrade this close to when they're going to release a new phone. Oh, look at the little Yorkie. Oh, they're so tiny and cute, and he's peeing on a bush. So cute. But yeah. So, yeah, definitely gonna, get the rest of the Apple products. But yeah, that's about it. I guess I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And, yeah, so long. Bye-bye. Yeah.